Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Well, if you're like me, and you know I talked about it endlessly, and you watched the Dinosaurs docuseries on Netflix, and then like me, you became even more fascinated with those prehistoric friends. Our guest today is a dinosaur expert with one of the best nicknames ever. Audience, give it up for Dr. Crocogator. It's Alex Hastings from the Science Museum of Minnesota. Hello, Doctor.
Hello.
Okay, foundational question number one.
Okay.
How did you get that name, and who gave you that name?
I gave myself that name.
I love it.
Yeah.
Dr. Crocogator.
That's right.
Okay, let me just ask you this, because I barreled through the Dinosaurs. Have you watched it?
I have.
Okay, what's your professional opinion of it?
It's fantastic.
It is?
I really liked it, yes.
Pretty, I mean, I'm sure you knew everything featured in there. Did anything surprise you in there?
I was surprised just how they did a lot of these deep dives, things that like no one has ever really heard of, and like things that I only knew a little bit about got like a spotlight feature with, you know, beautiful animations and stuff. So it's really nice that they, you know, they had T-Rex and all
They nerded out with some of the things.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
What got you interested in dinosaurs?
Oh, I was the 3-year-old that loved dinosaurs, and I just got older. That's it.
That was.
So.
We'll be right back. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And then, so you've been on so many digs. You've been, and we're going to show video of that. But let's start here because the staff has been staring at this the whole time. What are some of the items that we have here?
Got a bunch of great dinosaur stuff. This is all from the Science Museum of Minnesota. We have a great collection. We've got more than 2 million objects, and we brought out just a couple of them here today to show off. Might as well start with this lovely Diplodocus skull here. So that is this one right there. Even though that.
Oh, thank you for bringing a real life. This is a little. This is like.
Yep. Very scientific.
Leo, no, you didn't let me finish. No, go back. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Amazingly scientific.
Thank you very much. How big was this bad boy?
Like 100 feet long, like absolutely huge. And that head very comfortably fits on the table here, right? So it's a big, big dinosaur with a little head because it has to be way on the end of that big, long neck there.
I was going to say, one of the things I learned in the Dinosaurs docuseries was about the head size, that some of the taller dinosaurs had itty-bitty little heads.
That's right. It's true. Because balance-wise, how would you make that work? But fun thing to think about, that means that little mouth has to feed that giant belly. So in terms of just the amount of time that they would have to spend eating, it's like virtually every waking moment just to keep that thing running. It's crazy.
It's like me in my 20s. Yeah. So what is this, a carnivore or a herbivore?
Oh, that's an herbivore. Absolutely.
Oh, this was okay. So not hostile. This was a kind of a friendly one.
Sure.
Okay, what do we have next?
So this is actually a Diplodocus neck vertebra here. So this goes right behind the head.
Is that real?
This is real, absolutely, yeah. So one of the things I love about this is you can see all these little pockets here. This is actually where air sacs were weaved throughout the vertebral column, throughout the spine, in order to help get oxygen all the way up to the head, up that long neck there. Other fun thing, those same air sacs are actually seen in birds today. They actually have them throughout their body, and that is like a fundamentally similar way of breathing in these dinosaurs. It really don't look much like birds, but it's inherited millions of years later in the birds we have flying around today. So.
Okay, in this segment we have a few more seconds, so let's do this and we'll wait for the other side. So what is this?
This is a Triceratops horn here. This is an actual one as well. I can pick this up. And one of the fun things about these is that a lot of them have these big, deep gouges here that they actually got from fighting other Triceratops.
May I hold this? No, I'm not going to. No, I don't want to hold it. Nope. I love the museum. I'm not going to touch it. May I just touch it like that? Oh,
yes,
there we go.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Did you see the doctor was like, hell no, you're not touching that. Okay, but this is what they look like. I love that you brought the little mini versions of these. Okay, more with Dr. Crocogator. Fallon's coming out for a very specific reason when we return. Back in a moment. That is fantastic. Welcome Welcome back, everyone. Our guest today, Dr. Crocogator, Alex Hastings from the legendary Science Museum. Here our show is based in Minnesota. Okay, now Fallon's out here. We're representing her radio show in a minute. You'll see why in a second. But let's finish out. What are some of the other items you brought?
Yeah, so this is a thick dome skull of Pachycephalosaurus, and that's this one right here. Okay. So it had these really, really thick skulls. A lot of folks think that these were using that to slam into each other, to fight much like rams do today. And that skull can get upwards of 9 inches thick. How thick do you think an average human skull is?
Fallon?
I'd say 1 inch.
1/4 of an inch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Which is why, yeah. So which is why you should not ram your head into anyone else's head. Yeah.
Fallon,
No.
our post-show ritual's
I know,
over.
we gotta stop.
Yeah.
It's not gonna
That is they showed that in the docuseries,
sure.
and it was incredible. Next.
Yeah, we've got an armor plate of a type of dinosaur very close to Ankylosaurus, which we got here. So it had these really, really thick plates covering their entire back and neck. And then, of course, they famously had the big club at the end of the tail there as well. All of this is really, really good protection because they lived alongside things like T-Rex.
Yeah.
You got some big power coming from
The
behind
club
it.
on the back of that tail tells me he was a dirty fighter. Okay, That's what I can tell.
Well, I think, Leo, thank you for a close-up of the little toy. I appreciate that, a dinosaur, much like this one. Well, before we get to the last thing, and we want to talk about Colt and Colt's question, I think one of the things that people were most shocked about, because, not to sound dumb, but when we all consume pop culture like Jurassic Park, we, as not as smart as you, think all of these dinosaurs that we see in coloring books in Jurassic Park all live together in the same time frame, in the same house. And most of the most famous dinosaurs, Alex, correct me if I'm wrong, they were separated by millions of years.
Right. Yeah, of course, T-Rex is closer in time to the iPhone than it is to Stegosaurus.
Think of that, audience.
Yeah.
That would have been impossible for him to hold up to his ear because he has very short arms. But yeah, so I'm glad. I'm glad he didn't have to deal with that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
She's here all week, folks. Tip your servers.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the last thing here?
So right here, this is a bone of a T-Rex. I want you to take one quick guess of what bone you think it might be.
Fallon, go first.
Left bone's connected. I feel like it's a forearm. Yeah, maybe a forearm. Oh, they were so dainty. I don't know. Maybe it's a thigh.
It is a toe bone.
Toe!
Mm-hmm. This is a toe bone of Tyrannosaurus Rex, or a metatarsal. Yeah.
That's a toe bone?
That's a toe bone.
I wear a 14, and I thought. And what's your feeling on, real quick? And because now I'm completely nerding out, but I really want to ask your theory. With Jurassic Park, T-Rexes probably didn't look like they did depicted in '93. Do you think the T-Rex had feathers?
I think the T-Rex had some amount of feathers. Our current thinking on it is very similar to like hair on an elephant. So like elephants have hair, but they're not like overly hairy, something like that, but with feathers on T-Rex.
Okay.
Ooh, just a little something to spruce the outfit up. Okay,
That's right.
Gotcha.
Okay, let's represent your radio show.
I don't want to be associated with this, okay? I would like to clarify there's a distinction, but it was funny because the same day that Jason came in and was like, dinosaurs is the best thing I've ever seen, Colt, my radio partner, was like, this is made up. And he was like, how in the world do they know? They're just making stuff up about how do they know what a dinosaur sounds like based on a bone?
Let's tackle that one first, Doctor.
So for sound, a lot of it is going from things that they're related to. So we know that they're closely related to birds, that birds came from dinosaurs. A lot of sounds for especially things like the Dinosaurs documentary Netflix stems from things that are actually alive today. But there is an interpretation, especially when it goes to documentaries, when you got things making noise and stuff, there's going to be some estimation in there. And you kind of have to go into those sorts of documentaries knowing there's going to be a little bit of interpretation around it.
Okay.
Let me give you another example that Colt hilariously picked, and it was part of the trailer we just saw. The hunting techniques of some of these dinosaurs. Like there's a famous scene in a docuseries where one of the dinosaurs is waiting for the shark to go through its mouth. you guys know a little bit about the techniques. How would you possibly, is it just, again, it's an educated.
It's an educated guess of what they might have done. So we do know, in terms of so this was Spinosaurus kind of using this to catch things. We know that herons and other kind of big birds will wade into water and do exactly that. And we also know that Spinosaurus was living in a habitat where that kind of thing would have been fully possible. And we know that it also was fairly aquatic, so it would have been regularly in the water. Now, did it do exactly that style of predation? We don't know, but it's a good guess that they might have actually done that.
Oh my God.
I don't know that this is going to help Colt. I don't know. I feel like he's going to continue being sketched out about it. Well, too bad.
Too bad, Colt. Right. Give it up for Dr. Crocogator. Follow him on social media if you're watching this locally. Or plan to visit the Jason Show. Plan a trip to the Science Museum of Minnesota. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Oh, God, that was great.